The global oil market is in a state of flux. Recent U.S. sanctions have sent shockwaves through the industry, forcing major players to rethink their strategies. But what does this mean for you? Let's dive in. China's state-owned oil giants have hit the brakes on Russian oil purchases. This decision comes in response to U.S. sanctions targeting Rosneft and Lukoil, two of Russia's largest oil companies. These sanctions are a direct result of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. India, another major consumer of Russian oil, is also expected to significantly reduce its imports. This move is aimed at complying with the U.S. sanctions. The combined impact of these decisions is poised to reshape the global oil landscape. So what's the immediate impact? Reduced demand. Russia is facing a potential drop in demand from its two biggest customers, China and India. Revenue strain. This decline in demand will likely put a strain on Russia's oil revenues. Price hikes. As major importers seek alternative sources, global oil prices are expected to rise. Who's affected? Chinese state-owned oil companies, including PetroChina, Sinopec, CNOC, and Genhua Oil, are pausing their seaborne Russian oil purchases. This is due to concerns about the sanctions. While these companies haven't issued official statements, the impact is already being felt. But here's where it gets controversial. While China imports a substantial amount of Russian oil by sea, approximately 1.4 million barrels per day, a significant portion is purchased by independent refiners. The exact amount of oil purchased by state-owned companies is a point of contention. Estimates vary, with Nortexa Analytics suggesting under 250,000 barrels per day for the first 9 months of 2025, while Energy Aspects puts the figure at 500,000 barrels per day. Unipec, the trading arm of Sinopec, has already stopped buying Russian oil. This follows the UK's designation of Rosneft and Lukoil, along with related entities, under sanctions. And this is the part most people miss. Rosneft and Lukoil primarily sell their oil to China through intermediaries, not directly. Independent refiners are also expected to pause their purchases to assess the sanctions' impact, although they may still seek to buy Russian oil. What about the future? China also imports about 900,000 barrels per day of Russian oil via pipeline, all of which goes to PetroChina. This is unlikely to be affected by the sanctions. The ripple effect. India and China are expected to turn to alternative oil sources, potentially increasing prices for non-sanctioned oil from the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. In conclusion, these sanctions are causing a significant shift in the oil market. The long-term effects are still unfolding, but one thing is clear. The global energy landscape is changing. What are your thoughts? Do you think these sanctions will be effective? How will they impact global oil prices in the long run? Share your opinions in the comments below.